The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys.
He tries to take the top off, and he makes the grab at the 20. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab, it's Williams. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They get to him as he throws. It's caught downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them.
Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Powers through the defender. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Past the 45. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. Really something to see, the lift that a play like that gives an entire team. 85-yard return for the touchdown. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Tackle is made after the first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up to play.
Touchdown Tide! What a catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in, it's Marks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll let it fly. He'll let it go down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got a man, it's Branch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
He wants to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, USC!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To throw, it's Milroe. He's right on target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Law. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Toss to the outside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if they try to get another one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And they got him for the sack.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Slings it downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The short hands, it's Branch. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. You run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. 4th down, gotta have it here. Grab near the marker. It's Branch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.